Hi there. Been a while since I made a video, so I'm out in the garage for a change. It's been cold, the snow, you can't see that, but the snow is melting. And it's about half warm today, so I opened the garage up so I can do a few things. Space is tight, showed that a million times. I did clear myself a path so I can get through here. I have some new tools about that little Beaver dent puller unitizer. I'm just assessing what to do on the Mustang. I got to get back on that. Last time I left off, I put the floor in it, and I mounted the doors and the fenders and all that stuff to kind of line things up a little bit and make sure everything was still where it was supposed to be. So today, I did straighten out the core support a bit. On the top, it had a bunch of whoop-de-doos in it. There's one really bad one up underneath here, which I don't know if you can kind of see that. It's right here. This is all dented in right here, so I got to work on that a little more. Also bought a bunch of dollies, hammers, all that kind of stuff. So my thought today is I'm going to go around to the back of it. Let's walk over there real quick. There's our Bronco. Pretty well got all the same cars I've had. This thing got hit in the side, I think. When I bought the car, the quarter panels were already ripped off of it. And the guy had kind of stripped back as far as to getting all the bad metal out, it looks like. Inner wheel wells are good. Just needs outers. I've got some trunk floor action to do right there. But anyway, what I was getting to was this looks like it was hit here, because you can kind of see where this is all chewed. And it dented the tail panel and moved it back a little bit. There's a pretty good dent here where it kind of wrinkled it up, and it's just kind of pushed that way. Also, there's a few little wrinkles up in here. I don't want to replace this if I don't have to. I do have the part to do so, but I want to keep as much original metal as I can. All this is surface rust, which will come off. Metal's a lot thicker than the new stuff. I mean, this thing's awfully thick, it feels like. So like I say, I just want to keep as much original metal as I can. I'm trying to put this thing back to what it was, not get too carried away with any customization type deal. I have been kind of hammering on this, it was sticking out quite a bit further. But my thought is that I need to release all of this and then free up this side to where it can come out. So all of these little pieces that go on the quarter panel, that needs to be drilled out and get the spot welds out of it. Same with the trunk corner. The bumper mount here, really just get everything loose to where I can pull it out. But I don't know whether to mess with that trunk floor first, because that'd be pretty simple. I've got the pieces for it. Frame rails are really good shape. Mostly everything that's left here is good. So I'm just trying to decide whether to mess with the trunk floor first or mess with this tail panel. Probably the smart thing would be to do the trunk floor, where I can still get to everything. I need to replace this other side too, where they cut the drop off, but I also have that. So maybe I'll mess with that first, just sitting here talking about it. I didn't make the stand, but when I got the stand, I added to it. I put these braces all across here and some eye bolt or threaded rod so I could adjust things. Where I had it adjusted to leveled out, it is more towards the center of the car, or center of the garage, not the car. So I had it kind of pushed over to the left that way. So I really need to put a level on it and see where I'm at first, and then kind of go from there. So let's do that and see if we can maybe make some progress today. So I just kind of measured back 9 3/4 from here on that corner. and it shows it's level. So maybe I'm okay to work on it where it's at. I'm gonna take one more level measurement and see how that looks. All right, there's the bottom of the frame rails in the same spot, and it looks level there too. So maybe I don't have to move up. I think I'll mess with it from here. Let's see if we can fit this thing in here without dropping. Getting there. Whoops. Boy. Well, I need to get a hammer. All right, so I got it in there a little better. Had to knock some of the tabs and stuff off of this from when I took it off the other floor. I don't know if you can see, but this is hanging it up right here. I can't quite push it over far enough, so I'm gonna have to clearance it right here. So that's my next deal. Okay, so I got it to slip past there. You can see where I clearance that, and it goes in. It's not quite sitting right up here, and it looks like here. This is the original stuff, and you can see where the junk out of the way. Well, this is dead even with the trunk drop off where it goes down. So it looks to me like I need to radius right here where I can get that to kind of come in a little bit. Other than that, I think once I do that, it's just a matter of clamping it. Because right here, that'll clamp down. This can be knocked back, and it fits really good here. I also noticed that it's not hitting the, I don't know if you can see that either. You can see where you see daylight down there. It's missing the frame rail, but I took this off of the Dynacorn floor. So possible that it, you know, obviously the original stuff's right and the other aftermarket's not. So I'm gonna see if I can maybe get that to fit a little better, and I'll jump back in a sec. All right, so I got a few clamps in there holding up. Definitely need to clearance over here. You can see right there. Now it's sticking out a good, what, ½ inch anyway. So I'm gonna have to cut right through here and bring that in. So I'm gonna pull this back out and do that. I don't wanna get super carried away till I get a gas tank in here. But this pretty well fell in place here and just clamped up. Same with over here, where I got a clamp there. I'm missing half my clamps. I don't know where the hell they're at. It's kind of pissing me off, but really, I think it's gonna work out fine. Might have to drill, I'll have to bring some holes over to catch that frame rail coming back. But it looks like from about here back is perfect. Anyway, I'll keep kind of messing with it here. I'm not welding anything in today, just like I say, test fitting, and I need to clean that frame rail up underneath before I do anything also, get the rust off of it. I also have new ones of these, wheel houses that is. I've got a set hanging up on the wall over here. These are new old stock Ford stuff. And I've also got some Dynacorn stuff that I don't know if I'm going to use those or whatever. The Dynacorn ones are full wheel houses. Like I say, I want to leave as much original metal as I can. But I don't really like, I don't know if you can see it or not. I got this thing in here. Let's see if I can wing that around. Right. Yeah, you can't really see it. You can try that. Right along that edge, right here. Kind of looks a little thin, hard to tell. But well, maybe not. Maybe it's all right. We're feeling it. Anyway, I have new wheel houses if I need them, but we'll see how that goes. All right, I think I'm gonna stop messing with this till I do get a gas tank to set in there to make sure it's in the right spot. The nice thing is I've got original panels on 3 sides, so I can do this side first, then tear that one out, and it should fit just nicely. Anyway, I'm gonna stop with that. I think I'll mess with these little dents for a minute, and then that'll probably be the end of the video until I get the gas tank coming. But let's mess with these and see if we can get some of these dings out and see how that goes. Alright, so I've evened this all out. That looks a lot better than it did. I think that's about all I can do today, really, without getting myself in trouble. So I'm going to get a gas tank, put that in there, make sure that lines up, and then I can prep everything, get that all ready to go. Anyway, at least I did something today. Kind of made me feel kind of good to get back on the Mustang. Thanks for watching. Yeah, maybe I might do a little bit more on this radiator support. Oh God. Never mind.